Good afternoon. Welcome to the SHMS News for today, Friday, October 13th. It is a red day. Today's lunch options include panko breaded fish with red potatoes, a breaded chicken fillet sandwich, or a variety of cold sandwiches or salads. Here's a look at the lunch menu for next week so you can plan ahead.
Rainy and cold today. Showers continue for much of the weekend. The sun should make an appearance by Sunday afternoon. Have a great weekend.
It's calendar time. This is Rocket. He's a bearded dragon. He used to be located in Mr. Seepkiss's room before Mr. Seepkiss gave Miss McKinney Rocket, and Rocket is an omnivore. That means he eats both plants and meat. So he likes to eat bugs and insects, fruits and vegetables, and Rocket is super cool because unlike us, we have 2 eyes. But Rocket here, he's got 3. He's got a 3rd eye right on the top of his head, and that allows him to see above and behind him. And that allows him to get away from predators, like birds who come like this to grab him and eat him, so that helps him out. And last day to get your picture taken, take a look at our activities calendar for next week. Oh, and also, stop by Miss McKinney's room if you want to see Rocket.
Today's college knowledge trivia question is: the Minnesota Vikings training camp is now held in Eagan, but from 1966 to 2017 it was held on a college campus. Which Minnesota college used to host a Vikings training camp? If you know the answer, fill out the Google form posted in Schoology.
It's time to register for the Battle of the Books. Battle of the Books, also known as BOB, is a free team reading competition. Teams of 2 to 5 students are challenged to read 10 books on the reading list throughout the year. Teams earn points and prizes by reading these books, attending book discussions, taking quizzes, and creating projects. The BOB competition is both a fun and competitive way to read and discuss great books with your team and peers at SHMS. There is an informational meeting during the midday on October 26th. Any SHMS student is invited to join BOB. To receive an electronic pass to attend BOB informational meetings, please join the Battle of the Books Schoology group by typing in the code listed on the screen. If you need help registering, please contact Mr. Adi or Ms. Bach.
Hi, Scott Highlands. This is Senora Hansen, and we are here with new teacher, Miss Katie Miller, and she teaches ELD, and I'm going to let her explain what that means.
ELD stands for English Language Development, so that means that all of my students that I work with specifically are bilingual or multilingual students. They speak more than one language.
Awesome. What are some of the languages that your kiddos speak?
At Scott Highlands Middle School, we have students who speak Spanish, Ukrainian, Vietnamese, Somali, Chinese, Amharic, Hindi. I could go on and on and
wow.
on. We have so many languages at
That's
Scott Highlands
impressive.
Middle School. Yes.
Okay, we have a couple questions for you. Why did you become a teacher?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
I was not always a teacher. This is a second career for me. I started out as a bookseller. So I was working in a bookstore and I sold books. And then in 2017, something called a migrant caravan was in the news a lot. And there was a lot of controversy. And I didn't quite understand why it was controversial. And all I remember wanting to do was flying down to the border, the U.S.-Mexico border, and just helping. How can I help? What can I do? So I decided that the best way for me to help was to become a teacher of multilingual students and help kids to realize that they can be and do anything that they want. So remember that. You can do anything you want to do.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, that's such a great story, and I never knew that. So is Scott Highlands your first teaching job?
This is my second place that I work. So I used to work at East Lake Elementary, but I have always wanted to work in a secondary school, so this is my my 4th year as a teacher, and before that I worked at Eastlake Elementary.
Cool.
And actually, I forget about this, but I did live in St. Petersburg, Russia, many years ago, and I was teaching English as a second language in Russia as well. So
Very cool.
that might count.
Love it. What is the best thing about teaching for you?
The best thing about teaching is that I get to learn more about languages, which I love, and also I love that every day is different.
Absolutely, I agree. And what is the most challenging thing about teaching?
You know, sometimes it's challenging that every day is different.
Very true. Tell us a little bit about your family.
My family, I have 2 older brothers. I'm the youngest child, and my mom and dad both live in Burnsville.
Excellent. I live in Burnsville.
Oh, no
We'll
way.
have to see if we live by each other.
Yeah.
And what do you like to do in your spare time?
I really like to spend time outside, especially this time of year. I enjoy camping and hiking, and I also like to curl up inside and do my knitting projects or catch up on my book series. And I really like drinking coffee and tea.
Love it.
Cozy things too.
All right. Well, welcome to Scott Highlands.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great day, Scott Highlands, and please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.